Hey everyone, Nick Ottinger here with Team Conti Sim Performance, giving you guys a preview qualifying procedure of Indianapolis 500 qualifying. So, as you can see, sitting on pit road, if you guys look at our detailed notes, it'll describe what I'm doing to achieve our optimal 4-lap average, our best 4-lap average. But just for prefacing this video, I'm gonna slow roll to 100 miles an hour like that is described in our notes, and ultimately I'm going to turn that into a positive for us in creating a little bit less water temperature, as again, look at the notes, very important to keep our temperature in the engines where we want them optimally. So just to kind of carry that on, I'm going to find a point on the back stretch that you guys will see where I start hitting my throttle and start doing my lap. So at that point, I'm just going to stay focused. I should do my 4-lap average, and you can see on my screen what I'm going to be doing with our weight jacket position and everything like that. So with that said, I'm going to start rolling and doing our 100 mile an hour pace here to the backstretch. If you guys want to set like RPM, very key to make sure you stay about 11,350, anywhere around there is perfectly fine. But obviously don't cross this white line. You don't want to get a DQ or have to reset and restart your qual procedure here. So that said, I'm going to bring this up a little bit, my weight jacker, going into 3 here. You guys seen I went right at the light there, just to give me some capability. Bring my weight jacker up to 20 by the time I get to turn 4 here. When I do that, we'll be focusing up on my 4 laps. Keep my weight jacker at position 20 here. For this full lap. And the lap 3, going in before I get to turn 1, is definitely I'm going to actually start shifting my weight jacker. Full laps, got 20, felt pretty competitive. I'm going to go down to what's described in the notes at 18. Hold out the first 2 corners here. I'm going to go down an additionally another 2 for this next set of 2 corners in 3 and 4. Gonna leave the same thing in 1 and 2 again. Leave it at 16 and drastically change it on the last lap.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I'm gonna take 3 and 4, leave it in 11. Take it all the way down to 11 clicks.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Pretty optimal, I'd say 4-lap average for us, right on par with the notes. So I'd say it's the most I can get out of it on really hitting the right lines, getting a little edgy that last lap. So if you feel a little bit edgy in a 2 on your 4th lap, ultimately don't be afraid to mess with the weight jacket a little bit more and go down. So definitely subjective to what you really are preferencing. So very important to practice your 4 lap average and especially qual procedure. I think it's worthwhile to do that. You may put 100 laps in here or more for qualifying, and don't be shocked to do that because, as you can see, my corners sometimes weren't as crisp, and getting to the apex and holding it. Sometimes I was a little too wide of an arc in turn 3, but that can be different. You could have some different wind variables that dictate you turning in a little later or earlier. So, but that's going to do it for us. I appreciate you guys tuning into our Pro Track guide at Team Conti Sim Performance for this year's Indy 500.